Hey guys, today I bring you my March favorites because March is over. It's gone fast, not as fast as February, but still fairly fast. I was still surprised as usual when it was time to do my favorites. But yeah, I have a lot for you because I've kind of been using a lot of different products to create a really flawless look because I've been taking a lot of pictures this month. So yeah, if you want to see what I like, then we'll go ahead and jump in. Okay, so as far as foundation, I've had a lot of problems with foundations this month. I found they mostly all look dry and cakey on me. And so I actually went back to this one that I was using a lot at the end of last summer that's like majorly cheap. It's like $3. And I think it's my favorite foundation ever, if we're being honest, for $3, so it's great. It gives you a nice amount of coverage, a nice dewy finish, but not too dewy. The color match, it's kind of a sheerer. I just said you got coverage. I don't know. It's like it matches regardless or something. But this is the NYC Smooth Skin Liquid Makeup. My shade is Nude. Right now I also have a darker shade in a little while. But yeah, the only complaint I have is maybe it doesn't have the best lasting power, but if you said that, it's not a huge deal, and I just think it works way better than anything else I've tried, and I can use my hands with it. And it looks good in photos, which that was my big complaint with the Revlon Color Stays. It really washed me out in photos. So yeah, love that. Now we'll move on to other stuff. As I said, I've been using a lot, especially on my face, to try to really get a dewy, fresh look because it's a struggle for me. My favorite concealer for under the eyes, which I do think does a great job, is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circles treatment. I think I mentioned this last month, but it's great. Mine's a little too light. It's unfair, but it works, and I just gotta buff it out a little bit more. And then some other cream products. I've been using cream products under my powder for contour, highlight, and blush a lot, just to really get a really glowy look. So I rediscovered the Stila Lillium. I am so close to being done with this thing. Oh my gosh, I've had it for like a year though. But yeah, I put that on sometimes. I don't always use that. I didn't use it today. Something I have been using like every day is this Hard Candy Glow All the Way in Doll Face. It's a pinky shade, but if you blend it out, it just gives you a beautiful glow. I do put my Lou-manizer on later, but I really like the way this gets the glow started. And you can also use this as a primer, but it's a little sparkly for that, I think. And then something I've been doing that maybe to some of you might seem like a bit much is I've been using a darker foundation to contour my cheekbones. I really like this one because it's in a roly ball form. You can just go right in with it. I didn't get this for that purpose. I just got it too dark, and I decided to try to make use of it now, and then I'll use it more in the summer as a foundation. But if you want to buy it separately, you obviously can. I love the way it kind of gives you a glowy finish, but it's still like kind of helps you start contouring, and then again, like I said, you can use a powder later. So I actually really quite like this trick. And then as far as like powder things for these purposes, my contour is still the Park Avenue Princess. My highlights, once again, Mary Lou-manizer. I love this. I use it so much. I already feel like I've made quite a dent in it, considering I haven't had it very long. I really highly recommend it. I just apply it with like a foundation type brush right there, and then I'll buff it out along with my contour before I do blush, just to make sure it's kind of smooth finish. My two favorite powder blushes are both by Maybelline. Maybelline came out with their spring line, and I don't know why these blushes just really appealed to me, so I got them both. The one I'm wearing today, which I did film a tutorial for this look, which I will link below. It should be up after this though. This is Wild Blossom. It's a light pink with a purpley tone and like a shimmer, so it really brightens up your cheeks nicely. And then this one is kind of matte. It's super pigmented. It's an orange called Coral Burst. You have to have a light hand with this, but it's really fun for to go with your coral lips in the springtime, which is finally, feels like it's coming. So last thing, well, two more things. Last thing, I repurchased Evian. You know I love this. I hadn't had it for a while, and I think it's made a huge difference having it back, and I can mist it on when I'm done. Very last thing, I actually have a brow product. I really love this. I think it's made a huge difference. It's the Maybelline Define the Brow in Light Blonde, and I just think it's such an easy way, because I'm so lazy with brows. I just run this through lightly and then brush it out, and it doesn't be overbearing or too dark. It just gives me a subtle definition, so really recommend that. Now that's all for the mini face products. Let us move on to eyes. I have two bases I've been loving. The first one's the one I'm wearing today. It's Gold Rush by Maybelline. Color Tattoos. I think this is such a unique, like, yellowy gold. It really brightens up whatever eyeshadow you put on top. You can tone it down with a more subtle eyeshadow, or if you go something like with something like Half Baked by Urban Decay, you can get a super gold look. The second thing I have is not a color tattoo. It is the Flower Colored Play. It's just, I'm still not sure. Like, the formula I think works fine. I like the Maybelline one better, but this color is so, so pretty. It's I Lilac You a Lot, and it's a beautiful, like, purple, light purple shimmer. I used it in my Selfish look. It's the only one you probably have seen at this point. Actually, it's the only look I've used it with, but I've been using it a lot because, as you can tell probably by my sweatshirt, I've been obsessing over purple in general, which you will see a few more purple products here. I just don't know why. Maybe it's for spring. I just really cannot get enough purple right now. And then, as far as eyeshadows, I have a few. The one I like to wear over that flower color is Silent Treatment Trio, that purple. I think it goes so well with that base to give you a beautiful light purple look. And then another purpley eyeshadow is Kiss My Sass Cosmetics Sweet Dreams eyeshadow. I've been playing with these. This is the only one I've really used enough to say it's a favorite. I like to put it through the crease, which is what I did today. It's along the lines of Urban Decay's Tease, and it's really beautiful. The color I'm wearing on my lid today is an all-time favorite that I've just kind of reached for again, which is Suspect. Love that eyeshadow, so just wanted to mention that. And then lastly, of course, my Nude 2 palette. I haven't been doing a full-on eyeshadow most days. What I've really been liking is using this to line my eyes or set eyeliner, because I've really been focusing on the eyeliner. So I've really been loving Sexy and Sleek, especially because I like those matte colors. And all the palette's great, but those are the ones I've been really loving because, like I said, I've been more experimenting with my eyeshadow. Last month I used this exclusively. This month I used it a little less, but I still love it. And of course I'm filming my tutorials for that right now. I have a lot of eyeliners. If you check out the tutorial, I vary the bottom part here and do different colors, and that's really what I've been using this for, because I haven't really been doing a top liner. I've just been doing my waterline and tight line and then smudging it out or taking one of those matte colors on the top. So I have a couple picks. We'll start with the more boring neutrals. I found a black I really like. I don't like black liner on me, but this one has got some brightening properties, so it doesn't make me look so dull. It's Cosmic Black by Neutrogena Nourishing Eyeliners. I love it. Worn that quite a lot. Because I got my hair cut shorter, I kind of was feeling a little rocker and wanting to wear a lot of black liner, which is kind of weird. Ooh. Ooh. And then the brown one, all-time favorite brown. I've used this so much. It's Brown Blaze by Covergirl. Talked that to death. I won't talk about it anymore right now, but love it. And then the two colors I've been liking are green and purple. The one I'm wearing today is the Covergirl Queen Vivid Impact in Jade. And then for purple, like I said, I'm loving purple. I tried a couple of different purples. This is the one I think I love because I really like a blue tone purple versus a warm purple. This is NYX's Pretty Violet. It's also waterproof, so that's nice. And then I like to set it on the bottom, and for that color I like to use, this is just something I picked up that was kind of cheap. It's a Maybelline Eyeshadow Studio thing like this in Amethyst Blaze. And I don't love these on their own, but with a base they're nice. I like that color for setting that. And then for the green one, the one I'm wearing today, I just use Max Humid because it's the perfect color to go with that. And I do always set down there because my eyeliner tends to smudge a lot, and that's not okay for me. Favorite mascara, I already did a review on this. This is the L'Oreal Voluminous Full Definition Mascara. Can't get enough. And because I've been wearing more liner, it goes. I don't like the way it works with no liner, but with liner it's fabulous. Lip products, I have a video coming up about, actually, it should be out within the next week or two. It's lip picks for spring. I already filmed it. It's not like favorites per se, but it's some things I pick that I think are nice spring lip colors. But I do have two things to mention, both Maybelline. This is my favorite lipstick. I've worn this to death this month, actually. It's Make Me Pink. It's just a really pretty light pink. And as far as glosses, I've discovered a line of glosses I love, which is the Color Sensational Glosses, I believe is what they're called. This one I'm wearing today is Raspberry Reflections, but the whole line is beautiful. They have a very similar formula to my beloved Revlon Super Lustrous, but their color selection is far better. So I love these. Highly recommend checking out and seeing if you can find the color you like. Nail polish, I'm wearing these fun like polka dotty type nails with lots of different colors, but the one I want to talk about is that purple. Again, can't get enough purple, and this is a gorgeous formula and color. This is the L'Oreal one in Royally Reinvented. It's one of their spring ones, I believe. I've never really tried their nail polish. In fact, I have not, but they go on really opaque and smooth and dry quickly, and this is a stunning color. I think it's pretty dupable to the OPI You're Such a Budapest that everyone's been talking about, and I love it. So I've worn this most of the month. Moving on to more like skincare, hair care. Hair care wise, I've discovered a shampoo I really like. This is I use it every other wash. This is the John Frieda Sheer Blonde Color Renew Tone Correcting Shampoo. Oh, ew! It literally just dripped all over me. Ew. Alright, I just need to stop taking stuff out of my shower caddy thing and bringing them to you. But anyway, because I had used that John Frieda spray before, my hair tends to go orangey and brassy in tone, if you can tell. And this has really been helping just by using it every other wash. I think it's just brightened up the blonde and made it less orangey. And then something I like to use after my leave-in conditioner is this Pantene Mousse for fine hair that gives you triple action volume. I just kind of turn my head upside down as it's damp and run it through, let it air dry, and then I'll style as desired. Recently a lot of straightening, which I'll talk about in a second. But yeah, I don't know if it does that much, but I like to think it does. This thing I love because, like I said, I got my hair cut, and shorter hair, I mean it's not that short, but I like shorter hair to be straight better than curly. So I've been using my straightener wherever that is. I can't find it, but it's just a Revlon one, and I think it works great. I mean, I don't need an expensive one. But I decided I needed more protection on my hair if I was going to be straightening it more often. So I got the Organics Brazilian Keratin Therapy Ever Straight Flat Iron Spray. Smells divine. You can spray it on before and after straightening, and it gives you a nice glossy look to your hair. I really, really recommend this stuff. Okay, and then last couple things. For skincare, I only have one thing to mention, which I'm actually like out of. This is the Burt's Bees Intense Hydration Day Lotion. It's got clary sage, and I just think it's the most moisturizing thing ever. As you can see, I got a little sample pot at the register at CVS for like $2, and I'm like out because I love it, and I just wish I could use it all the time. Last thing I have is my favorite perfume. I've been wearing this every day. It's from Bath & Body Works Spring Line, the Sweethearts, and this is Honey Sweetheart. Smells like honey. It's amazing, and I can't get enough. There you go. Do I have any random favorites that I want to mention? Nothing too important. Only thing, Imagine Dragons CD. I've had it since Christmas time, but yeah, in the last couple days I cannot stop listening to it. I've listened to it I think 4 times in like 3 days, which is kind of insane. I just think it's one of the best albums of all time, if you were to ask me at this point anyway. So that was my favorites. I hope it wasn't too long and rambly. I had a lot of great stuff that I think I will continue to like. Of course, don't I say that every month. But anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this. Be sure to like it if you did. Check out my tutorial for this look, which is going to be my monthly tutorial. Instead of including it in this video, making it really long, I'm going to put it up later today. So check that out, and I will see you very soon. And just subscribe so you can see me very soon. And have a great last day of March, and I will see you in April. Bye!